Welcome to the beginning of the YouTube video. Just gearing up to go to the gym now and gonna make a quick pit stop to grab the Ghost. But today we are going to go to arms and back. So good old fashioned bro workout. Just what I know y'all all want to see. So you could go to the bar looking pumped and juicy as can be. So let's go. Liquid IV is getting ready to be taken down in the middle of the workout, like I tell you. Max efficiency. I'm going to take pre-workout before we go, and luckily I already ate this time, so all I need today is the pre-workout, and let's see how today's workout goes. Hopefully it's a good one. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're bringing you a back and arms workout, and make sure you follow till the end. I'll show you all the secret workouts I use to get shredded as we gear up for the summer. And we will likely mainly be focusing on rows again, as that's an exercise I really like, because you can gear up and put a heavy load on your back with a full range of motion. So let's make sure we bring our best effort to that, and hopefully it's a good YouTube video and you guys find some insight from it. Check out my TikTok shop for all your fitness nutrition needs. We got the Rise protein, the liquid IV, and the no bull shoes. We got the on running shoes. So any of those interest you, make sure to check out the TikTok shop, and appreciate y'all tuning in for the content. Today I might try my hand at some box jumps as well. So hopefully I don't fall. Let's go. Welcome guys, another video coming to y'all. Liquid IV. You already know it's going to be day 3 of working out with liquid IV, and then I'll give my honest review of whether or not I think it truly helps or not in 10 days when the whole packet's gone. But I can already tell it's been helping in the first 2 days, and I would highly recommend you grab some here in the TikTok shop and you try it out yourself, and then you can let me know if it's helping you. Personally, the way I've noticed it been helping, if you take it in the middle of your workout at complete exhaustion, it can kind of give you that boost to replenish and finish through your workouts. So I'm going to go ahead and take my stick of Rainbow Sherbet Liquid IV. That was one from yesterday. This is the fresh one. I'm going to take that in the middle of my workout today. So once I get to about 50 minutes in, I'm going to take this and we'll see how it helps today. All right, as I was working out yesterday, I realized that some of the best parts about the workouts that I do is kind of comes in the warm-up session. I like to say my warm-up is most people's workout. So I usually don't film them as much because sometimes it's on the cardio machines or sometimes it's over there on that turf, which is like always extremely crowded with people. So it's kind of awkward to film, but I'll do the box jumps on the turf, but just kind of doing these like ab exercises over there, filming it is a little tough because there's just people all over the place. But just kind of like a foundation that you want to keep in mind is like the bicycles. So super simple movement. You literally just lay down and kind of bring these to chest. So, as you do it in rhythm, it's a little bit easier. I'm extremely sore from yesterday from legs, so usually this would be a little bit better, but you can also do 2 at a time. So there's the bicycle movement, obviously like that. And then you can also, I guess you would just call this like a leg raise, but you can bring it up 2 at a time. And your standard crunch is going to be something I would always advocate for, because it gets a bad rap because most people don't do a full range of motion. Like they'll just be doing this and trying to call it a crunch. Personally, I would try to come up here and then twist through right to there. So a lot of people would not necessarily be doing this the right way, in my opinion. So the more you put your legs down, you could even get like a more high range of motion. So it's kind of like beginner and then more advanced as you come down. You have more room to flex and come through the movement. So I'm coming here, and I'm going there. I'm coming here, and I'm going there. I'm coming here, and then I'm going there. You could also use this again. So another really underrated move for your abs that is not necessarily used enough is going to be the mountain climber. So, excuse me, that Alani knew made me burp. But everyone knows mountain climbers are hard, but the matter of the speed at which you do it and the ROM at which you do it are extremely important to the effectiveness of the exercise. So if you're just on here going like this, like obviously the mountain climbers, you might not see the benefit of it. So it is a very hard exercise to do right. Like anyone could do it, but I'll show you a sample of the way you'd want to do it. And since it's a hard exercise is why I'm like hesitant to even do it right now, especially since my legs are super sore. And like, I gotta tuck my shirt in because, yeah, that. And then, so that's a high effort, high intensity exercise. Like, even just doing a few of them kind of had me burnt out. So hitting that. And the variations of that you can do are really good jump exercises. So these are another kind of advanced level. But if you're following along with me, you'll be able to build up to that strength. So it's just a jump. What you would normally do here, you're just going to switch it up, come right here, jump there. Whereas the other alternative you could do, jump here, jump here. Now you're hitting your obliques. Jump here, and jump there. Now you're hitting obliques. So that's obviously a more advanced, tougher move to do. But even just a few can have great results. So those are the ones I'll show you guys for today and for right now. Just those alone will be enough to do a little circuit. So that'll be today's example ab circuit. So we'll start the workout up now on the Apple Watch. I think kind of the issue here is my arms weren't wide enough. So here. Damn, I'm fucking exhausted from yesterday's workout. I can't even bring the intensity on these. Can't even bring the intensity to the YouTube video. That's crazy. These are a little easier. All right, truss Next video, I'll do the mountain climbers at an actual speed. That was fucking pathetic. I was exhausted. Not necessarily the greatest vibes right now. Like, I'm happy that I'm in this room, that there's good audio. But yeah, the fact that I'm exhausted just starting the ab workout is not necessarily a good sign, but let's see how it goes. I think it's just because my legs are kind of exhausted. So hopefully once I get in there and lift the upper body muscles, that should be not an issue, because I didn't know. Well, I did a little bit of upper body yesterday, but not much. All right, we'll have to switch it up to the so currently there's no one in this room, so I'm gonna attempt to do some sprints in here, because sprinting like on a regular surface is always better than sprinting on a treadmill. I need a little bit of water here before I get started, but hey, let's bring y'all on a little sprint. All right. Can the water stay? I don't think it's meant to be with the water. All right, the water is the starting point. Holy shit. I'm extremely fucking slow. A little bit better there. We attempted to change the direction there. Crazy part about this room is they have these little balls. All right, I'm gonna sprint to pick up the ball. And back. It's just random sprinting activity. What y'all think? What y'all think of that? My rainbow into the phone. What y'all think of that touch? Is that going in a game, chat? I don't think it caught it. Is this going in the game? Yo, that's going in game. That's a low driven. Yo, rainbow into low driven. Rainbow into low driven. That's my new move. We'll go lasso, chat. Get that liquid IV. Yo, that's going in game. All right, first set, obviously light. I'm not feeling too bad. Just feel out of it. I feel like that pre-workout didn't do shit. But we'll see how happy we can get on these. I think, last time I did 245, so should definitely be able to beat that. We're gonna do this set at 185, and we're gonna mix that up. So we're 185 on rows to start up. And see if I can beat my my record of mixing up the product. This is the part I always mess up. I think this time I'm gonna get it all in one take. So a quick dump it in. This is rainbow sherbet, sugar-free, as y'all know. The one I grabbed. But we also got the other flavors too. If you like the other flavors, I like the rainbow sherbet the best. Sorry, I'm out of breath. But like I told y'all, you got to drink this while you're working out. Gives you that replenishment. And now I'm bust through the rest of the workout. Grab that liquid IV linked to the shop and in the showcase, and reply with a video of you drinking it in the gym. On this, and next rep, just mixed up the liquid IV, so we're gonna take it up to this next set on the ladder. Make sure y'all grab yours in the shop there. This is the rainbow sherbet one, and sugar-free as well. So this time we'll do less talking, more lifting. Oh, that's kind of fucking up the range of motion here. Alright, we'll have to do it without the belt on the next try. Make sure y'all grab that liquid IV, just like I told y'all, 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, and it actually tastes pretty amazing for being sugar-free. Let's bring it again with this 225 front view. And no belt, so hopefully better range of motion. All right. I always struggle with it when I don't have a view, like the mirror view with the rows for some reason, but it wasn't terrible. Got a couple of reps. Alright, couple. Not the greatest, but sometimes just gotta move a little weight. So, not thrilled about that. But I would say I did a couple sets of that 225 first. So also last time was forwards grip. Let's see what we got here with this backwards grip. Not too great on that, but it was backwards grip, which is, I believe, tends to be a little more difficult. So I'll give myself a little bit of a pass there. Try to just grab a rep or two of this forward grip. Grip it in an inch closer too, just to see if there's some more leverage. Alright, so I guess the only bright side of this workout is once you get down to this level, it actually is pretty fucking easy. So we got all the hardest stuff we needed to do out of the way. Those 245 and 225 rows are kind of brutal, but if you can push through them, the rest of the workout's not that bad. See, that's nice and easy with a much better ROM too. But you could do those, you could do so many of those, and it still wouldn't give you the growth of those heavier reps. So you got to find a way to do those heavier reps. Obviously don't hurt yourself, but you got to find a way to get them done. Even if the form isn't perfect, it'll get better over time. And then with a workout like this, where it's a combination of strength and endurance, you really just got to stay hydrated, stay focused, keep your plan going, and keep going on, grinding on the next set. I started off pretty light on that. 115. So let's see how it's looking. Alright, that was 115, not 130. 30. Obviously, I started off pretty late with that 115, but just keep going up. There's that 145 set. That's some butter. Killing the end of the liquid IV here. Maybe not quite the end, but almost. There we go. Alright, get a nice strong grip on that. Lock in your foot position. Push off. Generate power from your feet. And pull straight back. That's that one. That last one was 160. And then we'll do 175 right now. And the dog, but I'll make it. Last little liquid IV. No place I'd rather be. True, there's no place I'd rather be. 175. 1, 2, 3. 4. Alright, that's pretty heavy. That's 70 with the curled bar. We got the wide grip and close grip. But doesn't feel too bad. So I'll just run right back into it. Also that 70 feels pretty easy. I'm gonna have to rock with the 80. Now we're fucking with the 80. Alright, what'd I do? 3, 4? 4 total. 2 wide, 2 close to the 70. Now we're fucking with this 80. Better or worse, but try it from this angle. £80 curled bar. Oh. 80 on the curl bar is the inside grip. And they'll flip it over to that outside grip. With the thunder. Alright, so 40 dumbbells, 80 on this little bar. And that was the all the way widest possible grip on it. So we're hitting every grip, every variation. So high reps, but also you want to do this at the highest possible weight you can sustain these reps to. So for me, it's 40 with dumbbells, 80 with that curve rail bar. Alright, so we hit a good amount of these dumbbells and barbell curls. I don't even know what's left for me to do now, but at this point, I'm gonna try to do these sitting more curls sitting down. About to come up next, but brief intermission as I strategize more exercise. Alright, so with the sitting, kind of get like more better control, I would say. Like you can't really use any momentum. You can only bring it down to here, so you kind of stop your range of motion right there, but then you pop it right back up. So this one's a little different. So you can bring it to here, but that usual swing that you would do to kind of reestablish your groundings, or whatever you want to call it, your momentum. You don't get that here, so you look at that strict stop and then up. And then you just stop and then you're right back up. Alright, so I clocked in here at 7:40 and leaving at 9:40, so after a good 2 hours, we're getting out of here. I didn't even really get that much footage, and also I kind of cut it a little short on the arms. Hit back pretty hard, but skipped a little bit on the arms. So tomorrow I'll have to work in more arm exercises. But as y'all can see, super nice night here tonight, and made sure we grinded till the sun went down. Y'all saw the sunlight hitting me to start it. Now we are down here in the dark, so yeah, it was fun. I'll try to get this edited and up as soon as possible, and that should always be fun, as you know. And check out the TikTok shop for any supplements you guys need, whether you need protein, carnitine, liquid IV. You know, we got those no bull running shoes, no bull weightlifting shoes, on running shoes, and also subscribe if you're watching here on YouTube. Much appreciated. And make it a great Friday and weekend and hit those goals. Let's go, fam.